A wave is coming. A wave of young people is forming from sea to shining sea. They're preaching on street corners and outside of bars. They're reaching out from a fire that burns inside. A wave is coming, and as it plows through the ocean, it gains momentum. Faster, harder, stronger. It cannot be stopped by mere islands or petty continents. It will not rest until the whole world is filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea.
This vision of waves of young people crashing onto the shores of the continents challenged us as YWAM to literally set foot in every single nation. 15 years ago, a small boat took a YWAM team to the final nation, Pitcairn. Now, today, Project 4K is reigniting our pioneer spirit.
Project 4K divides countries into smaller segments, like states or cities, based on population size and availability of the gospel. These smaller segments are called omegazones. While a large nation like India has more than 600 zones, a small nation like Costa Rica has only one zone. 4K seeks to plant long-term missionaries in each of the 4,369 zones worldwide.
Monica and I are working with the sister project of 4K called Operation John. As John the Baptist prepared the way for Jesus, Operation John is preparing the way for 4K's long-term missionaries by sending a short-term team to every single Omega Zone in the world.
In April 2007, several Operation John teams launched year-round journeys. Each team is traveling to several dozen zones, making new contacts, researching, writing stories, taking photos and making videos, and reaching out through evangelism and mercy ministry. Our Op John team will travel to Asia, Latin America, Africa, and the Pacific over the next year.
I believe God is calling us as YWAM to enter the risk zone again. I remember stories from my parents' day where they would take maps of Europe or Africa or wherever and pray, and whatever nation God told them to go to, they would just go. Without contacts, without money, they would just find a way to get there, because God speaks and we do it. They often told me, if you do the possible, God will do the impossible. This is what we've experienced on our trip. Many times we didn't have any money, we didn't have a place to stay, we didn't know anyone, and somehow we would just meet the right person at the right time. This is God's faithfulness. He'll do it every single time.
He is out to prove himself faithful. Doesn't always happen just like we expect it to. Sometimes it takes a whole lot longer than what we expected. But that is where our faith grows. And it's in that season, friends, of waiting that our perseverance is made, and the I won't quit spirit is shown, and our measure of faith increases.
Una visión apostólica vive en la zona de riesgo.
An apostolic vision lives in the risk zone.
And the attitude of our hearts has to be, you said it, we'll do it. We just have to know that you're the one that said it.
A wave is coming.
To get involved with Operation John, you don't have to take out an entire year of your life. Any YWAM outreach can help fulfill this vision to reach every Omega Zone. Simply do what God has already shown you to do on outreach. Complete a survey, then share your stories, pictures, videos, and contacts with the rest of us.